guys, welcome back. Today I am here with a new swatch video, which is super exciting because I love doing these and you guys love watching these. I actually had no intention of filming this morning, but this collection showed up at my door and I was like, I think I will. This is the relaunch of the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lipsticks in the metallic version. What I have here is the entire original range of colors and 3 shade extensions. And from what I see on the PR packaging, it kind of seems like they're relaunching because they may have reformulated it or something. I don't know. It doesn't say that specifically. I'll read to you actually what it actually says so you can see if you get the same thing from it as I did. MAC relaunches a twist on our classic Retro MAC liquid lip color with a full lineup of 15 saturated molten 15 saturated molten shades. All 12 of the original warm neutral and boldly bright metallics are here again, along with 3 completely new metallicized hues. So I'm not sure why it's an entire relaunch if they didn't reformulate it. I never tried the original ones though, so I can't make a comparison, so I don't think I'll really know. But we will see how these perform on my face in just a moment. We're going to zoom in just a second so we can get started on these swatches, but I just want to let you know, I usually go out of my way to make sure that my skin and my lips are like super duper prepped for swatch videos because I don't want to swatch something over like a dry lip for you guys and not give you a fair shake at what it looks like. I was super sick over Christmas though. I had a stomach virus. I didn't get out of bed the entire day on Christmas and it's Thursday now. That was Monday and I've been like kind of super dehydrated since then. So my skin and my lips are showing the consequences of that. Like no matter how much lip balm, how much moisturizer I put on, I am super dry right now. So if it looks like I'm applying it to unprepped lips, I promise you I am not. My body is just eating itself from the inside out currently. It's not anymore. I'm way better now. It's very hard to catch up on proper hydration, like when you don't fully have your appetite back and stuff yet. It's just a fuck show, let me tell you. Stomach viruses, fuck show. I'm going to swatch them in the order that they are in the case, which is kind of like neutrals up to brights and darks, although there are some like orangey shades down on this end. I'll put the names on the screen and I will also timestamp below when I transition from like neutrals to reds to bright. That way if you're only interested in seeing like, say, like the dark blues and purples and all that shit, you can just jump right to that for your convenience. Before we get started, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And please don't forget to subscribe because I would love to have you stick around for more swatch videos in the future, more makeup tutorials, all that good fun shit. Who knows what 2018 is going to bring, but I want you here for it. But yeah, I'm excited to try these new colors. I'm excited to try the old colors since I haven't tried those yet either. I'm going to zip the lips because it takes a long time to get through these swatch videos. Let's zoom in and zoom out and you know, the whole thing and get started on these swatches. done with the swatching portion, just a couple of thoughts right off the bat, first time trying these. Every single color I like, even the pale ones, which usually I don't like the palest shades of any collection on myself. I actually like the way they looked on me for the most part. One of them was like borderline too pale for my taste, but if I paired it with a lip liner, I would definitely like it. So the shade range in general, huge hit, definitely like it. Really liking this color here a lot. They feel very soft and comfortable and light on the lips, but they don't feel like they completely dry down. And I do notice that if I smack my lips together before they're completely dry, it does start to break apart right away. I don't know if you can see in there. That's just something that I would be aware of. You're gonna need to be very conscious of not smacking your lips together until they're completely dry. Look, that just took it almost completely off. I did let a couple of the shades dry completely between takes though, just to go get like a drink of water and like take a break for a second. And once they were completely dry, they stopped doing that. But that is something that you need to be aware of when you're working with them, because I don't know about you, but I tend to do that when I'm applying lipstick, just like out of habit. And if you do it, you're gonna fuck it all up. Another thing to note is these do not have the iconic MAC vanilla smell. They have like a very light hint of some sort of like a little vanilla scent, I think, but barely detectable. Definitely not that typical MAC candy vanilla scent that you're used to from a MAC lipstick. There were a few shades that I found to be patchy, regardless of how I applied them. Specifically the color Buzzed Out, Love Weapon, and Atomize, so like kind of the more bright pinky sort of shades. Those were a little bit patchy when applied, and I had a hard time getting them completely even. But if you do like those shades, in my opinion, that's just a matter of knowing that you need to pair them with a lip liner before you purchase them. Personally, that's not a deal breaker for me. If I like the finish and I like the color of something, I'm willing to always pair it with a lip liner if I have to. But that being said, I do have a large collection of lip liners where I will be able to find something. I don't have to buy something separate. So if you're somebody who has to buy a lip liner to match the color, then you are probably going to be a little bit more annoyed about that than I am. But just know going in that those shades are a little bit more on the patchy side. I didn't get opaque coverage, and I couldn't really get them to build to a completely opaque coverage either. It might be a little bit different if I were to wait for them to completely dry and then try to go back over them again. I didn't try that just for the sake of time, because these swatch videos take a really long time to film. But if I do play around with them a little bit more before I put this video up, I will let you know in the description what I think about whether or not they can be built up once they're completely dry. That's really all I could tell you for an initial first impression, because obviously I haven't worn these around yet. I will most likely be using these throughout the week in Instagram looks, so if you would like to, please come follow me on Instagram. Also feel free to follow me on Snapchat and Twitter. I'm at Msquinnface on all social platforms. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because that really helps me out. I really would appreciate it. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I would love to have you stick around and hang out for some more videos with me. That is all for today. I am going to go moisturize the living balls out of my lips, and I will see you